Yo, what's up YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're continuing our dive into Tears for Fears. All right, I didn't know that this group had the power that they did, but man, I've enjoyed checking them out. We're going to dive into Mad World today, which has been suggested in the comment sections below by you guys on my previous Tears for Fears. I've had this one requested a lot, and I think Shout requests a lot. So today we're going to dive in and check out Mad World. All right, thank you guys for being here today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description, consider becoming a member by hitting that join button, and as I've stated in the past, there is a new hype button, guys. Hit that hype button. That helps smaller channels to get found by more people, so I appreciate y'all tuning in and doing all those actions. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and dive in and see what we're getting from Tears for Fears. Here we go.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, frightened to live for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Have my head, I want to drown my sorrow, no tomorrow.
Different tune change.
Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
I love his voice.
Every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world.
Wow, man.
Mad world. Mad world.
Wild sounds.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. A large young world. Mad world.
Man, I want this song to be longer, man. Jeez. And I did look up if there was a longer version for this one before I started it. It looks like this was the longest one. Watch me have that wrong still. Wow, man. These guys are fun to listen to. Tears for Fears. Only these guys are going to have me totally grooving when I'm talking about dying in my sleep is the best dream I ever had, right? These guys just had me popping, man, grooving. Tears for Fears, yeah, these guys quickly becoming royalty on this channel. They seriously are. I know there's more to dive in. I have more saved from you guys requesting down in the comment section, so I'm excited to continue my ride getting into these guys. But man, they're a fun group. You know, everything that they've done so far has been a different sound, but they are just killing it, and their singer is just so good. One of the best for me, right? He vibes right in there. This one had some quirky kind of sounds happening in the background, kind of fun, very different. So I enjoyed that about them. But yeah, very short song, but so grasping and entertaining, right? It had me smiling, had me bopping, had me rolling. And sounds like, though, when you're actually taking the lyricism, he's stating about this world, his dissatisfaction, his displeasure with it. This isn't a place that he wants to be. You know, it's just notices that it's a mad world. And I think a lot of empaths can kind of understand this song, right? Maybe a lot of us have felt that way before, is that this world just makes no sense. It's full of, I mean, there's a lot of evil and ugly in this world, and sometimes you're just ready to be tapped out and done with it. And it sounds like that's what he's saying, is he's so disassociated with the reality, the bad in this world, that, hey, honestly, I'm ready to go, and the dreams that I have that are showing me it's my time to go, those are the best dreams I ever had. That's wild. That's wild. Mm. You know, scary to dive further into that, but yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the history of Mad World. But that's the vibe I was getting with it. You guys let me know. But just as far as a song goes, what a banger. What an absolute banger. I love everything about it. I just love everything about it. Let's dive into it. All right, right here we got Mad World from Tears for Fears, released from the album The Hurting, and this was released in 1982. Synth pop, new wave, new pop, art pop, and the songwriters on this one is Roland Orzabal. Okay, so this one was written and sung by bassist Kurt Smith. Okay, it was the band's third single release and the first chart hit, reaching number 3 on the UK singles. Both Mad World and its B-side Ideas as Opiates appeared on the band's debut LP, The Hurting. Mad World has since been covered by various artists, including 2001 version by Michael Andrews and Gary Jules from the soundtrack Donnie Darko. Okay, background. Mad World was originally written on acoustic guitar when Orzabal was 19, after being inspired to write a new wave song in the vein of Duran Duran's Girls on the Film. I haven't heard that one from Duran Duran yet. After a few false starts with Orzabal on vocals, he suggested Smith sing it, and suddenly it sounded fabulous. Retrospectively, it has been suggested that the chorus Mad World was partially inspired by the bridge Cat Stevens' 1966 hit Matthew and Son, a similarity that has been referenced by Stevens in live performances. Mad World was intended to be on the B-side of the band's second single, Pale Shelter. So it goes on to say the band opted to re-record Mad World with producers Ross Cullum, said that came when I lived above a pizza restaurant in Bath and I could look out onto the center of the city. Not that Bath is very mad. I should have called it Bourgeois World. Okay, Mad World was the first single off the finished album. The intention was to gain attention from it and we'd hopefully build up a little following. We had no idea that it would become a hit, nor did the record company. So yeah, sounds like we don't get too much of a deeper dive. Here we go, a little bit of the meaning. Let's see. It says the song was influenced by theories of Arthur Janov, author of Primal Scream. The lyrics, "The dream in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had," suggest that dreams of intense experience such as death will be the best at releasing tension. Okay, so that was, I'll give you guys a little bit of the idea of what I got from it. But yeah, so this one, I mean, just absolutely great. Looks like, yeah, there was another version of the song that if you guys want me to check out that one, let me know. Or if there's more from Tears for Fears to check out, let me know that as well. I really like this one, but what haven't I liked from Tears for Fears? These guys are monsters, man. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out the description. Look forward to hearing from you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.